The jury was sent home for the day after they failed to reach a verdict in the case of a Raleigh store owner accused of fatally stabbing a 28-year-old man.
Cesar Zarka owns Taz's supermarket in downtown Raleigh. Zarka charged with murdering Mark Garrity after a confrontation over a potential theft at the store. CBS 17's Judith Ratana is live at the Wake County Courthouse. And Judith, what happens next?
Well, next jury will be right back here at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow to resume those deliberations. They deliberated for much of the day today. Now, they're not contesting or debating whether or not Cesar Zarka is a person who stabbed and killed Mark Garrity. That's not contested in this case. What their job is determining what was Zarka's intent and his state of mind at that moment. Zarka took the stand in his own defense during this trial, saying that he believed Mark Garrity was shoplifting before that confrontation between the men. He says Garrity indicated he had a gun in his bag. Now, Zarka says he was protecting himself against a shoplifter who became aggressive and threatening. The prosecution, however, argues that Zarka was the aggressor and that he used excessive force to subdue Garrity, who they say was stealing an item that cost less than $4, and they say he was unarmed at the time as well. Rather than help Garrity after the stabbing, they also say Zarka went back to his business as usual and mopped up the blood that Garrity left behind. Now, jurors were not silent throughout the day. They did come out and they had several questions for the judge. One was to look at some of that surveillance video and cell phone video that was shown during the trial. And specifically, they really wanted to listen to some of the audio from that video to hear what was being said at the time. They also wanted to know if Zarka had the right to search a person who he believed to be shoplifting from his store. The judge went into a very detailed interpretation of that law. They also asked to see a transcript from the store clerk who was present at the time of the stabbing. The judge did not make that available and instead asked them to look at their own notes and recall from memory what happened. So again, no verdict here today, but the jury will be returning at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow to resume those deliberations. But now live in Raleigh, Judith Ratana, CBS 17 News.